Okay, she's gonna be my assistant. And she's gonna sit right next to me. This isn't a chat. This is gonna be me complaining. And then hopefully it'll get all deep eventually. But I just wanted to complain about how much I sucked this morning. And then maybe we will convince ourselves that's okay. This morning, I went to CrossFit and it's been, okay, so I've been doing CrossFit since January and it's been okay. Like I've been really, really enjoying it. I know that I'm not exactly the strongest person in the room, so I'm very, very used to sucking at it and it keeps my ego in check. I don't really go in with any expectations other than to just scale the workout, finish, try to do my best, and then hopefully not die. And I think that's my goals. But I've never had a workout that was as garbage as the one this morning. It was like a series of unfortunate events, honestly. I'm just gonna run through it. So it was 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 wall balls. And each set was followed by a 400-meter run. Now, like my one saving grace in CrossFit is the running, because I'm not like some speedster or anything, but I can keep up the pace pretty fast. Wall balls, not so much. Thrusters, nope. Basically anything with weight is just not happening. And it was the first workout where I really, like afterwards, I was just sitting in my car for like 3 or 4 minutes and just going like, oh my God, that is the worst I have ever done in a workout. And like, this is the worst workout I've ever done. And I was running like 2-minute splits. Like it was slow for me, very slow for me. And the wall balls, like I wasn't even getting them to the target. I wasn't like squatting down. I kept dropping the ball. I kept smacking myself in the face with the ball. I was just like super flustered and it just was not really happening the way I wanted it to. And the thing is, like, I'm not good at CrossFit, but I can like do a wall ball. Today was just the biggest off day I've had since I started. And that was just insane. And worst of all, this is the worst part, like it gets worse. I was the only one in class. Like everyone, I guess, saw that it was wall balls and running and was just like, no, I'm not gonna go. And like, I was so close to doing that. I was so close, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna show up because everyone's gonna show up and it's gonna be great and it'll be fine and we'll all be fine. And then I walk in and the parking lot is empty and I'm just like, oh no. And then I walk inside and there's like this woman there. She looks super athletic, like super goals. And I'm just like, hi. And I'm just like, okay, maybe this is just like another person in the class. And I walk in and she's the only one there. And she's just like, hi, like I'm the coach today. Like, you're the only one here. And I was just like, oh no, like I'm gonna like fail. I think the thing about being like the only one in class is that, one, if you mess up, the coach is watching you, because the coach, like if there's like 10 people in class, you can just be like, oh, the coach was watching someone else. When I smacked myself in the face with the wall ball for the 5th time, it's okay. Like everyone is fine. Keep going, keep chugging. It's fine. But I was the only one. And and the second problem, you know, if someone is like watching you when you're writing something, like your handwriting is always shit, or like when you're typing something, like you always mess up typing, like it's just a given, right? So it's like that. Like I knew that like she was watching, and you always mess up when the coach is watching, always. And so if they're watching the whole workout, I can guarantee you're fucking up the entire workout, and it's great for your ego, which is why I'm making this video, to complain about my life. It wasn't even a heavy weighted wall ball. I just did so shit. And of course, the next thing I did was I went on Reddit CrossFit, and was like, what do you do if you have a bad day? I searched it up because like, that's where I get my emotional medication from, online. Hey, bud. Where do you get your emotional medication from, huh? I saw this really, really good quote on there, which is like, let's say that you work out 6 days a week. So you can expect 1 day to feel like a Superman, 4 days to be average, and 1 day to feel like hot shit. And the important part is to not give up on that not get discouraged on that last day. Which made me feel a lot better, because I feel like when you already go in with the expectation that you're gonna suck, and then you do even worse than those expectations, that's something. When you're like, your expectations are down here and you end up coming even worse, that's how you know that you're having one of those hot shit days. Like, I was driving home and I was like, okay, well, was my like nutrition on point? Was my sleep on point? Was I like tired from yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I mainly just chilled. So that really wasn't the issue. It was just one of those bad days. And so now I'm gonna sit here and convince myself that was okay. There you go. And I do think it's important, though, to realize that I've started, 3 months ago, and in the minute, I can't expect every day to be amazing, because I can't. That's just probability in the laws of the universe. It just doesn't happen. In the same way that I can't expect every day to suck, because they haven't. I've had some really good days. I think that's the first thing that I need to tell myself, that not every day is gonna suck and not every day is gonna be great. Most days are just gonna be decent. And when a good day comes, I'll take it as it comes. When I have a terrible day like today, that's part of the process too. And I'm sure in 6 months from now, my bad days then will be as good as my good days now. And I think that's something I have to remember in all things, in all walks of life. Now that I think about it, I'm actually really, really happy that I finished. Like, I could feel my heart pounding in a way it hasn't in a really long time. I could feel like my breathing, like, you know when your breathing doesn't even become like gasp, it just becomes like these little coughs, like sorry. And I guess I resolved in that time to like forget about like the wall, the target on the wall for the wall ball. I just need to throw the wall ball up, grab it, throw it up again, get out, run. Just even if it's a jog, even if it's a walk, just like keep moving and don't take breaks for more than like 5 seconds. And I mean, it was a really, really shitty day, but I didn't give up, and I'm quite happy about that. And I'm just realizing that as I talk now. Like, I'm really happy that I resolved to finish the workout, even if it just wasn't happening today. I think everyone, like, in life, again, like, I'm gonna have those days, and I have, where I'm just like, I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, I go to work and it's really, really shit. And like, I suck even more than usual, more than usual. And then I go home and maybe like, I don't know, we're out of Frosted Flakes and that just sucks. And it's just a series of things that sucks. And like in times like that, I just have to, you know, put on my big girl pants and build a bridge and get over it. And just, that's life. It's not always gonna be roses and rainbows. It's hard some days and it's great some days, and some days it's just average, and that's okay. And I think days like this are really important and really, really good for me, because I need to learn to deal with that, and learn to deal with that in a very positive way, to make something positive out of something negative. I think those are the days, more than the days where you're doing really well, that you get stronger, even if you're not feeling strong. Not just physical health, but like mental health. It's days like these where I'm making the good days better, and I'm making the average days better. And even if it doesn't feel like I'm making the bad days better, I'm just getting through them. And I think that's a really, really great part about like the whole idea of like Metcons and life and CrossFit and strength training and weightlifting and mental health. Is just, you do good on the good days, and on the bad days you just get through it. You get better on the days that you're not doing better. And that's something that I really, 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 that's something I really need to accept. And I'm glad that I had this realization this morning where, let me just finish this fucking workout and not cry or puke. Life goes on. And I'm signing off, but I'm gonna go to another workout this afternoon, and I'm gonna crush that even harder. And if I can't, then I'll just do better tomorrow. See ya.